Alright, so this is I'll try some new shocks from Z1 Off-Road. Oh, they're just regular Bilstein's model I bought. The 5100s. I tried these out in the rear of my D40 over there. Get rid of the stock shocks. Yes, I had airbags, this I had air shocks. Now I'm going to go into these shocks. This is the third set of shocks I bought for the back of this truck. Also picked up one of these funnels. I bought one of these as a gift a year or two ago for my son for his truck and for his D41. And it works on my 521 L18 or L16. And it also works on my D40, I think, I hope. So I finally got one of those things. If you haven't seen these things are nice, flexible rubber on top, hard clear on the bottom. So making your oil change is easier. Let's install these shocks. I don't know where those go. I've never bought new Bilsteins before. These are kind of weird. Different. So these should just bolt right onto my two-wheel drive D40. This is the part number, but I got them off the Z1 Off-Road website. Man, it's coming down. Alright. Here's the difference between the two shocks. You can see the Bilstein's is like an inch longer. You lift a truck or something. Oh, there. Actually, lighter. Check this out. Push down, there's like no resistance. Ooh, there's a lot of resistance going up. But going down, there's like nothing. That's why it bottoms out too easily. These shocks. Ooh. Oh yeah. A lot more resistance. So, now my truck won't bottom out so fast. These are the original Nissan shocks from 2018. Not sure who actually makes them for Nissan, but they say Nissan. I think I might cut that out and say that. Anyways, to install these shocks, all you need is a 19mm socket and wrench for the bottom bolt, and a 17mm for the top. 17mm wrench. Pretty easy. Even I can do it. So let me get these installed. I'll let you watch if you want. How good you can see. That spare in the way. I'm gonna put that spare tire on. Get some tread on there. Full size spare aluminum wheel. I'm assuming the top is normal top. Top on first. Oh, come on. Oh boy, I got a little WD-40. So I can get close your eyes. Just walk it on. She's on, boys and girls. I just need one of my nuts. And a washer. Okay, here goes. The funnest part. Oh man, I gotta get the bolt out. Where's the bolt? You ready? I'm ready. Oh, oh my God. Oh. Whew. You collapsed in this, why aren't you helping me? May need to put a floor jack under here and compress this thing. Let's need to get into it. You could jack up a truck and let it sag. That may be smarter. Does that work? Yeah. Put on the hitch. Don't take the wheels off the ground or the truck will roll away. Whew. You watching? You paying attention to this? You even see what I'm doing. Oh man. That's stuck in there. That's good. Oh my gosh. Let's see if that's enough. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Ooh. Run down. 6 more to go. Okay, that one's gonna be harder because it's not as low. I raise the truck higher. Oh boy. Okay, so on this side, on the right side of the truck, I had to jack up the truck higher, put a jack stand under the frame, let the suspension droop down. Because the just because the angle of the garage. It's the only way to get the shock on there. And put a little lube on the rubber bushing before I installed it. Otherwise the shock wouldn't go on. But that's all there is. So like, comment, subscribe down below if you want to see more Nissan Frontier or Datsun videos. These shocks ride so much better. I'm really happy with them. So yeah, I finally found something that solves my rear bottoming out too easy.